Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki spiritual healer. And I was just having a flashback of all the people in my life that had tried to attack me with negative energy. People that I trusted, people that I believed. I'm talking about family members. I'm talking about friends that I have known all my life that tried to control me with negative energy, that had attacked me with malicious attacks. And, when I think about these people, I usually just say, I had to knock dust about my feet because they didn't understand that I knew what they were doing. And many times as chosen ones, we will give people a chance after chance in order for them to correct their behavior. And I know I have, I have let a person word their chances out with me. And once they did that, then I had to move away from them because, my level of, anger can boil over on a person. So we have to make sure as chosen ones that when we see those red flags with a person, that you get away from them, that you have to move away from them. A lot of times just telling them the truth isn't enough. When they have tried to unalive you, when they have tried to send stagnation to you, when they have tried to affect your mental health, when they've sent psychic attacks upon you. I've had people do all of these things. When they've tried to take my finances. Why would a person want you to be humbled under them? Because they no longer have that ability to move forward in life. They've squandered their energy. They've sold their soul. And so now they have to set up on you. They have to take your energy. They have to have someone like you who they feel like is a nice person, an empath, a chosen one that they can set up on and send their toxic energy to. Someone that they have put in fear in order to take their toxic energy. So when we think about these people that have been doing these type of malevolent acts, there is no way that you should feel some type of way. You shouldn't feel that I'll just let that go. No, we cannot just let that go. You should feel some type of way that this is my mother, my father, my uncle, my sister, or my brother, and they tried to harm me slowly. They've tried to harm my mental health slowly. They've tried to harm my finances slowly so that we would not be able to move forward in life as chosen ones. And you should take that attitude and you should move away from them. You don't have to, have a conversation with them. Why did you do this? You don't have to talk to them about why you're moving away. Just simply, I'm leaving. I'm taking what God has given me, the blessings that God has given me. I'm taking them with me. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because it's too painful for me to talk about it with you who are close to me. I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm setting the boundary. I don't want to talk to you. Because you tried to sabotage me. Everything that I have given you, you have taken it as you're entitled to it. And you've come back to siphon more from me. There are people, like I say, I don't, tell you these stories to talk about what I have done, but I tell you these stories in order to give you a definite understanding of what narcissism looks like. And we know that these people love money. These people love money. So there have been people in my family that I've absolutely done things for, put people through school. And, that not only have friends snatch the money from me, but there have been family members that come back to to put other people's financial burdens that they have made with them on me. So this is why I had to set boundaries. This is the type of manipulation that you will see in your household, in your life with people who have a definite wicked spot because of the gifts that you carry. It's not so to speak you, but it's the gift that God has blessed you with. They can see that, like, they know that they don't have that financial energy. They know that they don't have that growth. They know that they have, squandered a lot of the spiritual wealth, the spiritual currency that they have. So now they want to attack you, whether it is husbands. They will hire people, and we've been talking about that on this week. They will hire people in order to attack you. Those of them who are spiritual narcissists, like, a lot of the people that were in my family and the people that I were hanging around, some of the friends. They will do malevolent things. They will go to practitioners and hire practitioners in order to, siphon your energy and take their way by force, by brute force. So when you understand that you have to use the level of, protection that will let them know that, it's certain things that you don't do because you don't know me. You don't know how many times I pray to God. You don't know my connection to God. You don't know if, God and I, we're friends. You don't know if me and the angels are friends. So what we want to do is make sure that these people absolutely know how close to God that you are, and that you let loose on their behind. You let loose on them with prayer. You let loose on them with the understanding that I know how to get you up off of me. I'm going to purify myself from your negative energy, from your attacks. I'm going to put up a shield. I'm going to put up a wall so that it will be destruction upon your behind when you've gone to practitioners against me, upon my health, upon my life, my finances, upon my genitalia. And we talked about that as well. I've had people in my life that have tried attacks upon me in all of these situations. And I have had to use the utmost force in order to stop these people from attacking my life. And, I still do. I still maintain the level of prayer. I maintain the level of closeness, the purification. That's what, I've been giving you the understanding of the full moon cleanse. And this time we're coming out into the light for, this full moon cleanse of November, because we were, reading Surah Ash-Shams. We're coming out into the lights. These people are being identified for harming the chosen one, for using the black magic, for hiring deities and entities in order to attack the chosen one. And I'm telling you, it's not only just been my family. It's not only just been my friends. I have been also attacked in this way through the government. And we're seeing that right now, where they want people to live in fear, where they want to have control on you. It is a higher spirit that they have sent that was never broken, and we have to break it in this generation now, that we do not care. We do not care about your laws. The people are the ultimate narcissists who control the government. They are the worst people who sit in the courtrooms. The judges, a lot of them are, narcissists. They will allow, people to go hungry. They will, overrule cases when people have used homes, when they have used government laws, when they have used government equipment, when they have used the government to attack its citizens in order to bring them into a low vibrational state. And we can see that, with the benefits. We can see that with the farmers. That we are supposed to be in the fields farming for them. We're supposed to just automatically go back to farming because we see that they need that. So these are the types of behaviors, the manipulation that they have sent out over our parents. These are the types of manipulation that our parents were trying to keep us in a state of submission to this entity that run the government. So they are the ultimate narcissists, because not only have they been controlling us, not only do they control the religion, not only do they control, the food genetically modified in stores now near you, but they have been controlling our parents from day one and our ancestors before them with manipulation, with religion, with the holy word that they have manipulated for their benefit. A lot of the laws they have manipulated for their benefit. We have to put a stop to those types of attacks upon us. Just as I had to put a stop to those people who were attacking me in my life. So what by any means necessary means that I've had to use the holy word. I've had to use the herbs. I've had to find things that they have, absolutely taken from me. Personal items that, my parents had taken from me. And we have to make sure that when we are seeing what we are seeing, we do not allow the titles that these people carry. We do not have fear or any compunction about cleansing ourselves of what will happen if these people have attacked us and that negative energy should go back. We should not wish for someone's downfall, but we should always make sure that it is always necessary that, that negative energy, that entity that they have hired in your household, in your community, in the government, that has been sent from the colonizers across the diaspora, across the black world. It has to go back to them. They have to receive their negative entities that they have sent out with the half-truths that they have told, trying to intentionally lead you astray. And as we, consider cleansing ourselves with the holy books, with the information that the holy books contain, they were never going to tell you, in any kind of church or any kind of pastor was never going to tell you about these cleansing methods and practices that came from the holy books, because you would cleanse them out of your lives. And this is what I have done. I have cleansed my family using the holy words, the herbs of the holy book, the commanding verses of the holy book. I have cleansed these negative people out of my life. And also, I tied something to the government's behind too. So make no mistake about it. When we start to understand our power, we call our power back, we cleanse ourselves from these people, then it starts to happen like dominoes for us. These people that we have seen in our lives intentionally setting up on our gifts, intentionally attacking us, intentionally attacking our children, because they have sold their soul. They want your gifts. They cannot encompass your knowledge. And so they're going to seek a means to trick you, out of your knowledge, to lead you astray, to tell lies to you, to mix lies with the truth. And you will certainly have to cleanse that negative energy from these people who have been setting up on you, who have been using spiritual practitioners. You'll see them in the government. They'll have fortune tellers and, those types of people, spiritually informing them. So we have to cleanse these types of negative people out of our lives so that those types of attacks upon us, upon our psyche, upon our mental health, our finances is secure. And we make sure that we shield ourselves with the holy word of God and the things, the rituals, the methods that he has given us through the ancient experience, through the prophets, through our mothers and fathers' experience. We can definitely use what the holy books have taught us. So you can reach out to me if you're having problems with spiritualists attacking you, with practitioners attacking you, with spiritual narcissists attacking you. You can reach out to me in the description below, and I will acclimate a gift to your situation. Like, share, and subscribe to me. Donate to me over all of my platforms. Book your one-on-one consultations, your life coaching sessions, or your video chat sessions. I'm High Oracle, Reiki Spiritual Healer. Assalamu alaikum.